Hey, what's going on, guys? So this is a mock listing presentation. So let me get started. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm good, man.
Yeah. Hey, Jose. Thank you for having me over. Are you excited about moving to Long Island?
Yeah, I'm excited, man. Thanks for
Sure.
coming over. Yeah.
For sure. You don't mind if I give my system before?
Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead.
Alright, perfect.
Cool.
Alright, thank you. So let's use the kitchen table so we can lay everything out. So we can talk about getting us Long Island. So let's talk about getting to Long Island.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Awesome.
Alright. So in preparing for a meeting, we just want to review what we spoke about over the phone, just the different criteria you mentioned to me. So let's start us off. So you mentioned to me that you are interviewing another agent, right?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Yeah. And you're interviewing them. You just interviewed them already, and now I'm the last one, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, they
Yeah.
just came.
Yeah, for sure. And then you mentioned to me that once you sell this property, you're moving to Long Island, right?
Yeah, that's the plan.
Yeah, for sure, that's your plan. And what was originally taking you to Long Island is because your mother's ill and you want to take care of her, right?
Yeah, she's ill, and I just want to be close with her, just to make sure that she has everything. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. I fully understand that.
Yeah.
And ideally, you mentioned to me you would want to be there by the end of this year, right?
Yeah, by the end of this year, or as soon as I can get there.
Yeah, for sure. I fully understand that. And so, I also mentioned to you, if we sold a house in less than 30 days, that would not be a problem, right?
No, man. I mean, hey, the sooner the better, right?
Of course. And then, what's it called? And then you mentioned to me that if it didn't sell, you'd probably find another solution to get there, right?
Yeah, I mean, if it's gonna sell.
Yeah, for sure, especially this market that I mentioned to you. And of course, the price, then asked you about what price you would like to list the property for. You mentioned 500, and then I mentioned to you that I'm gonna give you the numbers according to the market. Remember that, right?
Right. Yes.
Yeah. Your price was 500 that you would want to list it for. And then you mentioned to me the lowest price you would consider is 400, right?
Yeah, I mean 400,000. Ideally, I don't want to go that low. So let's just stick with 500 for now.
Yeah, for sure. Me either. I don't want to go that low either. And then you mentioned to me that you don't know anything on the property. It's free and clear, right?
Yeah, it's paid off. Paid off. Yep.
Yeah, for sure. Good for you. And of course, I'm also asking you about if you ever thought about trying it for sale on it, right?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't really give it too much thought, but
yeah, for sure. You told me you didn't give much thought. All right, so now Jose, I have 3 bottom line questions for you. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. Number 1, are you definitely ready to sell your property?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, perfect. And number 2, will you price a home where it would sell, or are you just simply okay if you're just sitting on the market?
No, man, I want it to sell.
Perfect. Yeah. You mentioned to me you want to get it sold. And last and finally one, Jose, do you want me to get the property sold for you?
I mean, if you can sell it,
Perfect. All right. Now we have that out of the way. There's just some couple concerns. I know you mentioned to me that you have previously tried it with other realtors, tried selling your home with other realtors. Didn't work out. Probably worked with 3 different realtors. So I went through the tax records and I noticed that your home, actually this one right here, obviously this one looks amazing. So in the MLS, when your home expired, it showed up as a 4-bedroom, which actually in reality is a 3-bedroom. And then under bathrooms, you marketed it as a 4-bedroom, and in reality it's a 3-bedroom. That's kind of a dilemma we have.
It's a 3-bedroom?
Yeah, it's a 3-bedroom.
Okay. And the bathroom is how much?
4. When you were marketing the home with your other realtor put it as a 4-bedroom, but in reality is in the tax record it says 3 full. You see?
3 full bathrooms. Okay.
3 full bathrooms. I don't know why you did that, but And then for the bedrooms too, it mentioned 4 bedrooms. In reality, it's a 3 bedroom.
Okay.
So I did my comparative market analysis, which I'll explain to you what it is, based on these criteria. So now, so speaking about comparative market analysis, are you familiar with this? What a comparative market analysis is?
No, I haven't really seen one before. No. What is that?
Okay, perfect. So comparative market analysis, also called the CMA,
Yeah.
is a study on the true value of your home. It goes over active listings. You know what these are, right?
Active listings?
Yeah.
These are the ones that are on the market, I'm guessing?
Yeah, these are pretty much our competition
Okay.
that we're gonna have to verse against.
Gotcha.
And the second part of the study is expired listings. Obviously, you already know what expired listing is, since obviously I called you and your home expired. Homes that couldn't sell, right?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
And the last one.
I'm a loser now for that.
Yeah.
Me in the fucking crowd.
Yeah. Yeah. It's okay. And last and finally is actually in expires are no, let me just backpedal. So active listings are competition. Expired listings is dreamland, because obviously you guys wanted to list it for this price, but it didn't happen. And last and finally are sold. This is reality. This is where homes are actually selling for in this market.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, for sure. So that's really the main idea of what a comparative market analysis is. And before we get started, I just want to share with you 2 reasons why it's really important for us to price a home accurately into the market. So 2 reasons only. Number 1, it's very important to price a home accurately because of the buyer perspective. Because not only is the buyer only going to be looking at your house, do you think once the buyer looks at your house, what do you think they're looking at?
I mean, you're gonna be looking at bedrooms, living space, amenities. You know, anything that they're looking for: driveway, garage, price.
Of course.
You know, and neighborhood.
Yeah.
You know, so those are some of the things that I can think about.
Alright, perfect. That's right. That's all right. And especially they're comparing features such as quality, condition, location, and even price. The most important one, price. And so, as a buyer looks around, they're always going to be comparing, and that's really why it's important to price a home where it would sell for the buyer perspective. And last and finally, number 2, would be the appraisal. The appraisal is the person that the bank sends out to value your house when a prospective buyer wants to get a loan.
Okay.
And how they value your house is about what we're doing right now. They look for any comparable homes that recently sold that match your criteria, and they use that to value your house.
Okay.
To value your house. So that's really what 2 reasons why comparative market analysis and why it's important for us to price it correctly. Let's get started. Alrighty. Okay. So I pulled up this one's an active listing right now. It's actively in the market. And so you notice that the price is $775, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. How many bedrooms does this one have?
4.
Yeah, this one has 4.
Yeah.
How many baths?
It has 2 baths.
Well, actually, it has 3. 3 full and 1 half, actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I see
yeah,
that. I gotcha.
yeah.
Okay.
And then it's part of the Tuxedo School District, right?
Right.
And then how many square feet?
3,300. What does mine say?
Yours says, right here. It is right here. Here it is. That's the first story. The total living area is 3,056.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is just for competition. This is what they want to get for the house. They're still in dreamland. We don't know what it might sell for. So of course it was renovated in 2019. It's part of Tuxedo School District. But it's actually been 41 days on market. So we're still fresh on the market. So they could sell next day in a couple weeks if they price it correctly. We still don't know how much it's gonna sell for.
Right.
So that one is almost similar to yours, but not exactly, since obviously this one has an extra bedroom,
Yeah.
but the bathrooms are similar. The square feet are slightly bigger than yours, but that's their price.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so now you have that one. And now we have an expired.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Is this my house?
That's your house.
Oh wow.
Okay,
Okay.
see?
Are you making fun of me, Johnny?
Of course. Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously we were listed at 770,000.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
4 bedrooms.
4 bedrooms when what does tax record say? 3 bedrooms. So that's why I had to do it to this criteria, because it would not be accurate.
Well, I have a pretty big walk-in closet. That doesn't count as a bedroom?
Doesn't count. I'm sorry. That's not it has to have a closet and that's to have be livable.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, I don't have a window there.
Unless you want to put the kids in there when they have a timeout.
Yeah, I mean, lock the door too.
Yeah. So obviously, you had 3,056 square feet.
Yeah.
We renovated on 2013.
Yeah, right.
Which is something we need to take into account.
Well, people had better taste then than they do now.
Yeah. And then you were days on market 136.
Yeah.
You can only imagine how brutal that was.
Man. The kids in the closet is a good idea.
Told you. Yeah, so now that we have that out of the way, obviously your price was 770. Obviously that's not gonna work out because you guys already tested that with your other realtor.
Right.
There's another loser, right?
Oh man.
Another loser. So you notice that his price was actually way above yours too. 995.
Right.
And he's on the market for 129.
Wow, yeah, that's like close to where I had it at. I beat him.
Yeah, and days on market. Actually, he beat you when it comes to days on market. He
What?
suffered the you suffered the most. He suffered the least.
Right, so I won.
Yeah, you won.
But I won the wrong race.
Wrong race. Yeah, of course. So obviously, this one's very similar to yours.
Right.
3 bedrooms, 3 baths, 3 baths, and then obviously square feet 3,300. Very similar to yours, just off by a couple square feet, couple 200 square feet.
Yeah.
Obviously, that price doesn't work, right?
Yeah.
995. They were on the market for 129.
So what do you think it's worth?
Well, we'll get to that. Don't worry about it. We'll get to it. We'll find out the truth. We'll find out the truth.
Okay, the truth.
Yeah. Alrighty. So now, this one is also a sold too. This one, notice how many bedrooms does this one have?
4 bedrooms, yeah.
Yeah. Notice how many baths?
3.
Notice how many square feet?
2,800, yeah.
Yeah. And notice how much it sold for?
580, wow.
Yeah. And they were renovated in 2017.
Wow, okay.
And guess how long they've been in the market?
How long?
23 days.
23 days?
Yeah.
Wow.
On the market. And they actually sold above asking price.
I mean, don't you think they gave it away?
Well, actually, because that's a great question. That's usually a common concern that I hear, that when a home sells very quickly, they think they're giving it away. But the reality is, the best time to get you top dollar for your home is when the home first hits the market. So obviously, he was on the market for 23 days. That's like new on the market. And he got more than asking price. Do you think there was a bidding war?
I mean, if he got more, then I would assume that he did.
Of course, he definitely probably did get a bidding war.
Yeah.
So that's so obviously when you're seeing right now, the best time to get the most money for your home is when it first hits the market. Versus personally really high, and then like these ones right here, and then having them want to, for them listing their price really high, like this one,
Right.
this guy, he listed a house really high, and ended up just sitting on the market, just sitting there, and he couldn't sell. A lot of times they have multiple price reductions and they still sell for less. And so that's why the best time to get most money is when we first hit the market. It's getting it done the first time. And you notice their price, right? 580, right?
580, yeah.
Of course. Now, here comes the moment of truth.
Moment of
This
truth.
is reality. Notice how many bedrooms?
4.
Notice how many baths?
3.
Notice how many square feet?
3,327.
Notice how many days on market?
113. Okay, so this one sold for.
Not that bad for days on market. Notice how much it sold for. It was listed for $569 and actually sold for, according to the market, this one was valued at $550.
Wait, so this one over here though was also on the market for $569, same price, and they sold for more.
Yeah, the
That's
thing
interesting.
is, obviously this one's smaller than this one, but the main thing that changes is the condition of the home. I looked at the pictures of this home. This home was renovated, like it was really renovated. Versus this one is obviously bigger than this one, but it's still sold. It wasn't that renovated like this one, because what I noticed when we're doing the comparative market analysis is the homes that are renovated really good. Those are the ones that get the most money.
Okay.
And so obviously this one's smaller, but at the same time it was renovated, and that's what in this specific market that's what buyers are looking for. Versus this one that wasn't renovated, didn't show exactly where it was renovated, but obviously the conditions. Versus this one were way different. So can you see why? What price do you think is going to get this home sold? After looking at everything else, what price do you feel is going to get this property sold?
Mine?
Yeah, yours.
I mean,
What price do you feel is going to get this home sold?
I mean, I understand what you're saying. I mean, that's kind of why I brought you here. What do you think? What were you advising?
Okay, so in my opinion, my professional opinion, I recommend that we list the price at $550. Can you see why this is the best price to get you guys to Long Island to see your mother? Can you see why?
Wow, $550, man. I mean, we had it on for $7. You know, like, man, is that really the best that you like? $550?
Yeah, that's the best we can do. And
wow,
this is just, when you look at it this way, this is almost like our starting bid. Just like these people over here, the one in the blue house, they started at $569.
yeah.
They got more than $569. That's almost the same type of method I'm going for. Listing it at the market value, then having the market determine how it responds.
How high do you think it could go from $550?
Well, I can't give you a number specifically because we don't know. We don't have the market. We don't have it home in the market right now, so we don't know how we're going to respond as to these drastic changes.
Gotcha.
So we would have to find out and first person when you put the home on the market. So can you see why $550 is the best price to get your home sold and have you guys on Long Island to see your mother?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that makes sense. You know, I just don't want to give the house away. You know, like I don't want to put it for $550, knowing that it could possibly sell for more. Are you sure that that's the price?
Yes, I'm 100% sure that this is the price that's going to get you guys to Long Island. Because we could always list it at what you recently listed for, but that's not going to do any good. Because that's not going to get you what you want, which is be with your mother in Long Island, right?
Ultimately, yeah.
Yeah, of course. So then this is going to be the best price that's going to get you the most amount of money and have you guys in Long Island in the best amount of time with the least amount of hassle. So can you see why that's the best price, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess.
Alright, perfect.
Yeah.
So do you have any questions about anything we've covered right now?
Well, if I sell that for that price, can I leave my kids in the closet?
Yeah, we can always do that. We can always do that. Alright, so now we're going to get into the net sheet.
Okay.
Yeah, so obviously you want to know how much you're going to walk away with at the end of the day after all the closing is done, right?
Yeah, I would like to know.
Yeah, for sure. So let's just do some math. Alright, so after all expenses, closing costs, commission, and everything else, with a listing price of $550, and an estimated closing date of around December or by the beginning of January, around that time, your total net proceeds after all expenses would be 500. Is that a number that you can live with? Is that a number you can live with?
I mean, I don't have to. What's the other alternative? Right? I mean,
yeah,
it is what it is, man. That's fine.
okay, no worries. So we're listed on the market for 550, and now that we have that out of the way. Next, now that we have that out of the way, I'm definitely ready for you to put me to work. Now I just need to let you know what's gonna happen after this. So as soon as we get the paperwork signed, as soon as you decide to hire me, I'm going to give you my list of how to prepare your home for the market.
Yeah.
Like making sure it smells nice, that it's organized, that it's clean. You probably know the deal. Having it clean and just presentable.
Right. I get it.
Yeah. Secondly, I'm going to prepare my marketing to expose your home to the most amount of buyers out here, so they can all see your home and even put offers on your property. We're gonna have that out of the way, so we can expose it to the most amount of buyers, right?
Right.
Yeah. And thirdly, I'm gonna consult with a stager to stage your home so it can be presentable. Now we do that, and then through my marketing plan, we'll have it syndicated to all the realtors on the MLS that have their buyers for them to see your house, and that's pretty much our plan. And I already sent you my marketing plan before our meeting, so you have an idea of what you saw before, right?
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it. So now, are you definitely ready to go to Long Island to see your mother?
Yeah. Don't make me change my mind now.
Yeah, for sure. So Jose, are you definitely ready to start packing?
Packing?
Yeah, start packing.
Do you have a buyer already?
No, I mean soon we're gonna get you guys to Long Island.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Man, I'm ready, man. I'm ready. Just give me the check.
This initial here on the CMA, on the net sheet, and the agreement to work together. Here, this sign right here. This one is the CMA. This initial there. And initial right here for the net sheet. And sign right there, so we can work together and get you guys to Long Island. Yeah. Alright, Jose, so congratulations, Jose. I'm definitely excited about helping you guys go to Long Island.
Oh, we don't have gloves.
Awesome. Okay. This one. Alright.
Cool.
Alright, cool.
Thanks for coming by, man.
For sure. Thank you. Appreciate it. Hey. Miss me?
Miss you, man. Come on. Cool. How do you think you did?
I did better than before.
Way better.
Way better.
You're getting better, man.
Yeah. Didn't have it exactly by the script, but it was almost the general idea of the script.
Yeah.
Those 3 bottom line questions, got it.
Yeah, what I could say is that you were a lot more confident. You were more fluent when you were reading the questions and everything, and even when you were going over the pricing, you were a lot more confident than last time.
Oh yeah.
You know, and even your body language was more relaxed. So I think that definitely huge improvement from last week, right? It was just last week.
Yeah.
So
actually last week, because I remember I didn't make it.
Oh yeah.
Last
You got stuck making out with the appraiser.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool, man.
Yeah. Alright, so that's a wrap. That's it for today, guys. Hasta la vista.